What's up, y'all? Welcome to WILKE'S world. Hope everybody's doing great out there. Out in the woods this morning. Trying to maybe see some deer, I don't know. Checking out this little trail I started making for the kids. It's looking pretty good. It's only probably 25 feet long right now, but just what I did that little bit on, it's already coming together, really. Looks like animals are already using it. Like, everybody knows that. Clean the trail out, man. Deer and everything will start using it, man. I mean, it'll make your woods, if it ain't getting used, it'll start getting used, that's for sure. If you make a nice clean cut path through the middle of that shit, and deer will come right through there. But anyways, it's good to see that it's getting used already, even if it's just by the animals. Eventually, hopefully, I'll get it done and kids will be riding bikes on it, but hanging out in the woods a little. We ain't got a big section of woods right here. It's just woods behind school by us, man, but they don't get used for nothing. Kids should be enjoying it. I know I fucking got arrested one day right up here by this woods, and they was trying to get on me for trespassing and all kinds of shit, man. But I had warrants out anyways. But like, trespassing, I was like, trespassing on what? You know what I mean? Like, I've been playing in this woods since I was freaking 7th grade, you know? I'm 41 years old. It's my woods, man. I'm not even saying that it's my woods. I'm just saying it should be getting enjoyed. Not everybody saying no one can be on it. Kids should get to enjoy it for sure. Without all the bullshit regulations and rules and all the crap that goes on in these days, you know? Like, you can't do shit, man. It's like, no wonder people are miserable. Only people that are probably not miserable are the ones that are getting out in the woods. Getting out and doing shit. Riding bikes, riding four-wheelers, riding horses, hunting, fishing, you know, hiking, whatever you want to call it, man. Just getting out and doing something other than what we always do. And, like, that's why it's, like, it was so bizarre. You know, I was like, I cut some thorn bushes down, you know, to make this trail you get in there, or it won't get on my dogs and shit, you know, and like, it was like, oh, that's vandalism. I mean, shit is so stupid that we go through, guys. Like, on this whole journey of awakening, man, you see some fucking bizarre shit, boy. Bizarre shit. And it's just like, what the hell? Like, this ain't even awakening to bullshit. I mean, this is just bullshit. They can't go in the woods. They don't own the woods. You know what I mean? It's just God's country anyways, you know? Like, what the fuck? You know, like, they don't fucking want you doing nothing, man. You ain't just going to work, man. That's all it's about. It's like, goddamn. Some of us are trying to waken up from this bullshit or whatever you want to call it, and, like, doing our best to do so with a whole fucking society trying to hold us back, you know, and like, we don't understand why the fuck we're going through this shit, you know what I mean? We don't get it. We just know that it's fucking something that was necessary, you know? That's one thing we do know. And then, like, you get to research and shit, you can find all kinds of reasons why we're awakening. Or what, you know, Ashtar Command, freaking, you know, aliens, fucking spiritual shit, God, freaking, you can find all kinds of reasons why we're trying to raise the consciousness of the planet to make room for a better place or whatever. I mean, you can find anything you want on the internet, guys. Like, I don't know what to tell you is the truth on that. I just know something made me feel like I had to keep waking up and keep going down this road and keep doing this journey, and like, it's been a long journey. I'm ready for the happiness to start, that's for sure. Like, get back to it, you know, whatever it's got to be. And like, I go through big time ups and downs, man. Like, full throttle one way, full throttle the other. I swear, it's like a fucking roller coaster ride up and down some hills. Whoop-de-doos, man, up and down, up and down. Like, life's great, life sucks. Life's great, life sucks. You know, like, and I don't want it to suck. I don't want it to suck for me. I don't want it to suck for anybody else. And I think there's a way to understand it to where it never has to, but you know, it's just, I I try not to focus on the negative part of it, you know, like, and then I'll get to in there and I'll be like, well, you can't have the negative, and you gotta have the negative to know the positive, you know, and like, yeah, I guess so, man, but it's a long, long, lonely road, you know. You keep acting like you gotta keep letting go, you know, like I ain't letting go of nothing else. You know, I'll let go of everything just about I can possibly let go of, and then that's all letting go of shit with other shit still trying to hold me back, like child support and all kinds of shit, you know, like you know, been through all this probation shit, and I'm on breathalyzers and all this crap, and that's cool and all, like it ain't cool, but it's cool and all, you know, it ain't cool, but I'll say it again, it's cool and all, but I think testing people's breath is a fucking wrong thing to do, and I think testing people's blood and urine is a wrong thing to do. I think God dang it is nothing our own, you know, like we don't get saying nothing, you know, like where's the fucking freedom in this shit, you know? And then you want to look at it like, well, good's gonna come out of it. Well, if that's the case, then I guess it's all right, but like, doesn't mean I agree with how it has to go down, you know, like I don't agree with anything that fucking infringes on our freedoms. And like I said, I've said this before, you know, like, you know what I mean by that, like just about anything except for fucking harming people and harming kids. Other than that, man, this is fucking supposed to be freedom, you know. There's fucking, they act like fucking, you know, all these fucking rules and regulations are fucking set here to fucking keep us fucking safe or fucking whatever. No, it's just keep you fucking locked into fucking bullshit is what it is. Like, you know, I gotta get fucking away from this shit. Like, I didn't know this part about this place when I was little. No one told me about this shit. The only thing they acted like is we gotta get up, go to work, get a job, hurry up, get a house, get a family. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't ashamed of none of that. Like, I do almost everything I've ever done again. You know what I mean? Maybe without some of the stupidity, but like, when it comes to breaking rules and breaking laws and shit, man, I believe we're supposed to be free, and freedom's what matters to me, and that's all I'm chasing. They'd be like, are you chasing sobriety? I'm like, fuck no, I ain't chasing sobriety. I ain't never been chasing sobriety. I'm chasing fucking freedom, that's it. But so they put so many fucking chains on you, dude, like, oh, and then if you fuck up and you get fucking buzzed or whatever, you fucking failed. Well, you know what? No, you didn't. And you'll be sober again tomorrow. Like, so whatever y'all want to believe on that shit. You know, whatever works for you anyway, you know, but like, it's just how I do it. And trust me, the way I usually do things, it ain't the easy road. When it comes to doing shit, you know, working on shit, fucking fixing shit, painting shit, you know, yeah, I'm going to do all that shit the right way. But like, when it comes to this fucking navigating this thing called life and this awakening journey of mine that, you know, I guess I've done it all backwards, but I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to not believe, and you're trying to hold on to your life and fucking let go of your life at the same time, and it's just very hard to fucking understand, guys. Like, I don't know what to tell anybody about it. Like, I'm sorry, it is such a bitch. Like, I didn't invent this shit either. At the same time, as much as I like to fucking walk around, I feel like I carry the weight of the world on me sometimes. I'm fighting all these goddamn battles, you know what I mean? But I didn't fucking create this shit. I wouldn't have created this shit. Like, I would not have created this shit. If I created it, man, I'd be sitting in a fucking tree stand somewhere, or riding on a fucking horse, or riding a fucking four-wheeler, or fucking hanging out with my cousins. I mean, I'd be fucking in the woods, man, with my fucking family. You know what I mean? That's where I'd be. Not fucking crammed down here in the city, fucking. But, you know, anyway, that's enough of the negative bullshit this morning. You know, that's another thing you guys need to understand. Like, you didn't make these rules and shit that you're fucking fighting to get through, and fucking freedoms you're trying to fight for, and fucking, you didn't make this shit. Drop it and move on. Like, do not waste your time noticing all this shit that should be different. I mean, you need to notice it probably as part of the awakening thing, but I don't know what else to tell you on that. Like, notice it and roll on with it. Don't start fucking battling every goddamn thing you can and arguing with every person around you and fucking, which I only argue because people never want to hear my fucking point of view. Like, and I'm not saying that as a fucking sad story. I don't even care. You don't need to hear it. If you're giving yours, I like to give mine, and I don't give a fuck if you listen to me or not. Doesn't matter to me. Like I said, I make these videos, and I haven't made one in a while, but I make these videos and take what you can out of them and throw the rest out. Like, I don't care. Throw it all out if you don't want to hear it. That's fine with me. You know what I mean? I needed to do this to document some of my journey, and or you journal my journey, or however you want to call it, journal my journey. But anyway, so like, it's just a fucking bitch, man. And then sometimes you got all kinds of shit in your head fucking harassing you. You got everything outside you harassing you. It is a fucking tough road, man. And I only say that so that people know that, you can make it through it. And I ain't out yet, guys. Like, I ain't out. I go up and down, man. Like, I go up and down and round and round. And I'm happy, I'm sad. I'm happy, I'm sad. And I don't understand any of it. And I don't get it. And I don't know why. And it's like, they give you all these fucking mental things wrong with you. They tell you all these things that are wrong with you, and like, fucking, you got to be on medicine for all this shit, man. But there's like no fucking reason why nothing in your life's going the way it was, like, but they keep fucking diagnosing you with shit. But yet, none of that shit matters to the system, None of that shit matters to the system. And then they'll be like, you can't use it for an excuse. Well, you motherfuckers are using it as an excuse for me to be fucking different, Like, you're using it as an excuse to think, say, I need to be on stuff and be different than what I am, like, but I can't use it as an excuse of why I don't look at life like you do, why I go through fucking so many emotional roller coasters and shit. Like, I get in there and be like, fuck, I've had head trauma, I've had fucking, you name it, man, and like, it doesn't matter, it's like, it's only an excuse if it can get used against me. It ain't an excuse if I can use it for myself, and like, and that's cool too. I ain't worried about it. I ain't really worried about that. It ain't got nothing to do with pride. Like, I threw my pride away a long time ago. I still got a little. I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud that I'm still here. I don't know what exactly I'm here for. I try to make it always about my kids, and that's it. And like, I go without, and I go through these battles, and I'm hoping to free them from bullshit, and like, I don't know. I just like talking to you guys, man. Like I said, thanks for listening. Sorry if I just ramble some days and don't fucking really get here. Goes a rabbit, not a squirrel. Never mind. If we were gonna see a deer, this is right where we'd see one. But anyway, it's very tricky. All of it's tricky. And then everywhere you go, man, when you get to waking up, it's like, is everybody in on this shit? It's like, if everybody's in on this shit, why the fuck ain't I in on this shit? Like, I don't even want to be in on it. I just don't want to be all in on against me, like, and in a way you can look at it and be like, well, I guess maybe the whole universe is working for me, even if it's working against me sometimes. Like, maybe it's working for you, like, you figure out how to understand it, maybe you can make it work for you. I feel like I fucking notice a lot of things. I see like things lining up, and then I forget it, I guess. I don't forget it, so I don't understand that part. Because I still remember all the cool shit that I see, and like, it just hasn't opened all the way up yet to where I can see this fucking flood of fucking goodness, that I've been chasing, this happiness I've been chasing, and I'm trying to get there. Got me some new boots for Christmas. I'm trying them out, but so life ain't all bad, man. I've had a good Christmas. I've had a lot of good things, man. It's been worse for sure, I get real wound up sometimes, get real antsy, and sometimes I got nothing, and it's like, when I am antsy, I'm trying to find something to do, and there ain't never nothing to do, Ain't never nothing to do. But anyway, as far as awakening goes and things, like, I had somebody ask me online on Facebook, yesterday, so when did you awaken? And I was like, awaken, and I ain't saying I ain't familiar with that word, because I'm familiar with that whole idea, but fuck, I've been fucking reading and seeing shit and noticing shit for fucking 5 or 10 years, man. Like, what the fuck? I don't know if I wouldn't say I'm awakened. I'm trying to be an awakened being or whatever, but in some ways, I guess emotionally, you'll be able to fucking not get near as hurt if you do fucking get up in this awakening part, because you're going to understand certain things different and better, and like, it's not the end of the world part, but like, for those parts, it's good, but other than that, looking at life like this, it's very hard to be. It's hard to be this way. It's hard to see things this way. It's hard to notice it this way. And you get online and you get on your phone and YouTube and shit, and it seems like there's a whole fucking world out there like this. But then why the fuck do we feel so alone on this shit? And how come ain't no one got the fucking right answer yet? Like, let's get this right answer and let's get fucking moving with this shit. Fucking moving with this shit, Because you guys ain't alone, I spent many days, fucking years, man, fucking out walking around with myself, fucking looking in the woods, fucking lost as can be. They say 40 years in the desert. I'm 41 years old, man. I'm ready to come up out of this desert, like, get back to life, but, so that's just like, when it comes to that fucking thing, I made videos on God, and I made videos on fucking different ways of looking at life, and I believe in almost all the shit I say. Like, I wouldn't say it to you if I didn't somewhat believe it, that's for sure. And like, I'm trying to see the truth too, and you get in there looking for the truth, it'll be like, you can't fathom the truth, or you can't handle the truth kind of shit, but like, so it takes a while for your consciousness to get raised up enough to fucking get there, and then you learn things about other things like channeling and all kinds of stuff, and like, you realize that the spirits could be talking through us at times and things, and possibly your higher self, and, even stuff like this thing I was listening to the other day, they basically say that that's what we volunteer for, is to raise this consciousness of this planet up or whatever, and that's like, volunteered to basically combine your consciousness with something else, like something that is awakened. I don't know what to tell you. I feel like me still. Sometimes I get around people and I'm like, I act like that person, they act like me, but whatever. It's just a tough spot, We go through all this for something, I guess, like, I just don't want to end up in a fucking jail cell. That's my fucking only goal, really, right now. I'm like, I got a lot more goals than that, but that's the part that just hangs over your head. It's like, God, have you ever been in that place? Like, one thing you do learn is that everything could be a jail cell if it ain't serving you, And even yourself, like, if you're not serving yourself, which I'm getting ready to get back to that. If you're not working for you, what the fuck else could, and like, you're working against yourself constantly, all these fucking fighting and all this crap. Sometimes there's just no room for no one else's input, And I've been there. I get to where I listen to certain people, and then I'll stop listening to them, and then I'll start listening to them, and I'll stop listening to them. I'll try to take what I can. At the same time, I've also been walking around listening to this shit for so long. It's time for some results, man. It's time for some results. But anyway, not trying to be negative there, like I said, I believe source energy, whatever you want to call God, I believe it's right there inside of your consciousness, you know what I mean? And I believe we're all connected to that. And in some ways, I guess they say we all are one anyways, but like I said before, at least different expressions of us, or whatever you want to call it, but like just different, there's different ways to look at all of it, you know, like it's just, I want y'all to know I love you, you know what I mean? Like, I love everybody. I love my family. I love my kids. I love everybody, you know, like any person I've ever been friends with, I love you. And I forgive anybody if they ever did anything to me, and I hope you forgive me for anything I ever done to you, because, like, shit, we just walking around on this planet don't mean shit, you know, like, right now, it don't mean nothing, like, I don't want to hurt nobody anyway, but, you know, said I've been trying to get people to understand certain things about stuff, and it's hard to get people to understand shit that took me fucking forever to understand, like, you know, I've been saying for a long time, you know, you get a group of people together believing in the same thing, you could probably bring to fruition fucking anything you wanted, you know, like, and you can probably do it by yourself too. I'm just saying, like, if you get a group of people believing in something, it seems like if there's power to our minds, like they say there is, a group would be more powerful than one, you know, two heads are better than one kind of thing. But I'm gonna keep plugging away at it by myself as long as I can. Creek right here, I love this shit. Bridge here, we just ride four-wheelers across this bridge, man, all the time. And fucking put a fence up, you know what I mean? Like, you can't do shit around here, man. Like, they fucking shut it down. And I don't know of any four-wheelers ever tearing up the fucking field or nothing. I know we went around the field and through the woods, like, and yeah, we did it even while there was fucking baseball games going on and shit, but we didn't fucking we tried to get up out of Dodge. We weren't trying to fucking fuck with nobody. But obviously that was too much fun. They sure don't want you having too much fun, that's for sure. That's why you gotta get the fuck out, man. You can be free. That's what I'm gonna do when I get my first fucking chance, you know, like, I'm fucking going. And I'm grateful for everything, man. I'm grateful for this life. I'm grateful for all this journey, you know, like, I'm glad when I get to the top of it or whatever, the end of, maybe not the end of it, but probably doesn't ever end, but when I get to the satisfactory part of it where life starts feeling good again, like, then this rough-ass, hard-ass, fucking pain-in-the-ass fucking journey be all worth it, you know, like, you'd be glad it was fucking rough when you get there, because, like, I fought to get here, you know, and I can see some validity in all that, and some reasons why that makes sense, but, like, still sucks, never-ending story, you know, but it ain't all bad, you know. It does get harder to see the good in things the more down you go, you know, like, further down, harder it is, you know, and it's like, we got to get there eventually. We're going to get there. I've been saying that to y'all, and I'm sorry this is a little down compared to some of my videos, but I probably just needed to get some of this talking done again, you know, like, but for anybody going through any of this shit, like I told you before, like, quit searching for God and fucking everything else outside of yourself, man, and start believing in you, because that's the only place you're ever at, really. And then you can break it down and be like, yeah, you're in more than one place, and quantum mechanics, and things can be in two places at once, quantum entanglement, and freaking you got all kinds of other ways to look at shit, and I ain't saying that is or isn't a possibility. I'm just saying, if you ain't happy with you, how the hell is anybody else gonna be? You know what I mean? And yeah, you're gonna have those motherfuckers, man, that are pissed that you're happy about you. And you're gonna get around people and they're gonna demand your attention. And it's gonna seem shitty. You just look at it like they want your attention because they fucking need it and you don't need theirs. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that in a good or a bad way. I'm just saying, like, try to embrace it maybe and let it be. It's a big thing they always say, let it be, you know. I just feel like every day, like, somebody gonna show up, something gonna happen, you know. That's kind of exciting, but like, I also know it's not gonna happen too, in a way. So maybe I'll put up my resistance too, like. But you want to get to where it's like you are excited about life like that again. Like, what we gonna do today, man? Like when you was a kid, man. That was the good shit. That was the good shit. But I hope y'all doing good out there, man. I hope everybody knows, man. We've all gone through bullshit. We've all done bad things. We've all done shitty things. I don't even gonna say bad things. Shitty things that affected other people, and you know, whether you did or didn't do it on purpose, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the fucking big a deal. Throw it out and move on, and try to do better next time. And fucking, that's all you can do. Like, and like I said, with this whole thing with laziness and all this other shit, man, like, I ain't a lazy person, man, but I'm fucking tired right now, and I've been tired. Like, ready to have all that energy back I used to have, run like I used to. Oh, if I could do that one more time. Like I said, you ain't starting from scratch. You're starting book full of knowledge this time, you know, and that part's all good. But anyways, like I said, eventually hopefully I'll be back to some videos that are fucking doing fun shit. Till then, I guess you're stuck with me doing this shit. But like I said, ain't nothing that would put us here who truly want us to be suffering, you know. I want you having that pain every day. I don't think. Take it what it's worth coming from me. But I don't believe anything like normal do. I believe in a lot different. Still hold on to a bunch of that old shit too, though, you know. But things I just don't want to let go no more, you know. Like, I let go about all I can, and I'm kind of teetering right there on that edge. And I've been trying to jump off that motherfucker forever, you know. Like, but life's good, guys. It can only get better. It can't get worse, you know what I mean? Like, and they'll say, oh, it can get worse. Well, you know what? It can get better, and it should be better, and it will be better, and it's going to be better, and let's all do better. So there's that again, you know. But I love all y'all, and thanks for listening to me. I know I just rambling a bunch of gibberish here and a bunch of crap, but there's love out there for you. I got love for you, and there's a bunch more out there for you, and you deserve it. This whole universe, man, is aware of us, you know. Like, there are a lot of hard things to understand when it comes to that. Like I said, you're the universe, and you're also in it. It's something that's been coming up a lot lately, you know. People think this is a big shock sometimes too, and I'm like, you know what? Filters ain't nothing different than what you got on your phone, you know. I mean, like, filters are a big thing too. Like, you got to get rid of the filters. And slowly, once that starts happening, you'll start noticing different things, you know, and like, in a lens, if you will. Like, a lens is definitely another good way to look at it. Like, we're seeing all this through this lens, you know, like your eyes or whatever. What you're prepared to see, or what you believe you'll see. What you believe is true for you. The more you try to see the good things, the more you notice the good things without throwing up a bunch of resistance to the bad, you know, because you throwing up any kind of resistance with your thoughts at all, you're dragging up fucking junk into your shit, you know what I mean? So you're almost better off fucking not trying to do anything, and that's a very hard part to understand, because your mind's usually racing. You know, this way, that way, this way, that way, and then you're judging yourself for all your thoughts. And I don't think all that's us, guys, anyways. Like, you damn sure don't need to be judging yourself about fucking half of it, you know, or any of it maybe, you know, like if you want to break it down, like if the good's not us and the bad's not us, it's in there, the positive and negative is not us, then what is us, you know, is what I try to ask people, or try to people to understand, you know. You're freaking giving people pills and stuff, fighting a mental battle that might not have nothing to do with them, frequencies and all that, you know, and energy and everything, you know. But y'all have a wonderful day out there, man. Peace, love, hair grease, and keep on swinging. We're still here and we're still going, you know. We're still moving forward regardless, and we're going to keep on moving forward. One day at a time, one step at a time. We're going to get there, man. Not sure where that is that we're trying to get, but we're going to get there. Can't fucking keep you out forever, you know. So keep on plugging. I love y'all. Peace.